Capricorn, I need a break. I need to have a break. I need to have a Kit Kat. Something to do with around a kitty cat, or your pussy needs a break. I don't know, which could be a Leo or an Aquarian involved. But I need to take a break, or I've broken something. Broken a promise, something to do around a Libra, or I broke into something. Broke, hold on. Something they're saying that Brooke, the name Brooke, or Shields, or Brooks, or Brooks, Brittany, B, anybody beginning with B, okay? But Brooke Bond Shields. So I'm shielding myself against I have the power. So something to do with Batthink. I have the shield of steel. I have, I don't know, bats, unless someone's batshit crazy. I don't know. Shielding myself against batshit crazy people. Or I've broken something, like a broken bone or a broken promise. But something that is broken that cannot be fixed. Jim, Jillian, Juice and Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. And a bond that can no longer be fixed. You cannot fix it. It is literally broken. So it must be a marriage. So it's like, well, you broke your promise. You promised me that you would, but you broke your promise. Okay, or you broke your finger. I'm also picking up, I broke a bone or something like that, and it can't be fixed. It can't be mended because it is a bone that was shattered. So they're saying that somebody could have broken their back. I mean, is this anything to do with Jack, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine? Or like, I physically broke a bone. I broke a bone, or I broke my back, or something like that. Like, I broke my back, Jack. I broke my back. I don't know what that is. Hopefully nobody broke their back. Really? Is that a serious accident or something that happened? And somebody broke... Well, I mean, like I said, it could be a bone. But I'm definitely hearing, like, I broke my bone. So you had this before, I think it was, where I picked up the fall and said, hello, Belinda, I broke my bone. Like someone's broken a bone, or it's just something to do around A&E and hospitals, and I broke the phone. Some of you got that pissed off you actually smashed your own phone and broke your phone, unless you dropped it. I don't know. Well, this could be a future prediction, so be careful you don't drop your phone. I'm also hearing I dropped, somebody got dumped maybe, or dropped and said, look, I'm just going to drop all of this shit now, and I've just been dumped, which, well, in the UK that would mean, like, you know, I've finished with you, I broke up with you. And I just got dumped. And I just got dumped in all of the shit. I mean, what is that? I just got dumped with a load of shit. I don't know. What is that? Just where it's kind of like everything seems to be piling on top of me. I'm sorry about this, but I'm also picking up a funeral about mud being piled upon someone. Like ashes to ashes, dust to dust, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And then like shovel mud, like someone that's digging, or digging themselves a hole, or digging themselves a grave. Because I keep hearing gravesite, gravestone, something to do with the Freemason, stonemason, Freemason, or like, I don't know if someone's got a sporting, they're saying, okay, they've got loads now. They're saying something to do with a sporting injury, or an injury, or a broken bone, or a phone, and I broke my phone, I broke a promise, and I'm also digging something and burying it. Because I'm hearing like we need to dig it and physical bury something, like evidence, and we've got something, blah, 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 but now we need to bury all of this evidence and get rid of it, whatever it is that would have been done. So Pucci or Stern or Dunn or something, and we've now got all of this evidence, but we now have to bury it deep underground, like a capsule or a bomb or something. What? A capsule? We came up with this before, Capricorn, where it was around this... this time capsule that ended up being something that was being buried in the ground. Like, so it could be a body, or it's a load of evidence that's all been dug up and now it's having to be buried. Like, because it's like what do you call it? It could be holly or berry. But like, it's evidence that's no good. Basically, we've had to throw it all out because it's no good. So we've had to bury it and burn it. They're saying that we're having to... So it could be a cremation, or like, you know, because I'm picking up like maybe a body being buried here. But I'm also picking up like paperwork being burnt and shredded, like shredding documents and shredding paperwork. And it's a bit like a company that, or a tax office, or like an important company that has all this info, and then they end up shredding all of the information that they've got really quickly. So this could be like where the stock market crashes or something like that, and there's a load of evidence that's all been taken and logged down, but it's no good and it has to be shredded. So I mean, these could even be like simple things that you've got coming up, Cynthia, or like Steve, someone that this is that mad person that reckons they had a load of evidence on me stealing stuff. I've got fucking no idea what the fuck that person was on about. But like, said that I'd stolen property and I'd stolen a phone, and I'm reading off a phone that I stole, and that's why I'm calling out people's names and information, because it's on a phone. It's called the Akashic Records. There are no records. It's up in the sky. It's a gift. So people that are batshit crazy, loopy with trauma and PTSD and schizophrenic, don't watch the channel, because I'll really piss you off, and that's the truth. Because you don't understand it. Okay, it's too advanced for fucking people that start thinking weird shit. Because you've got it around you. Andrew also. Anyway, let's go back to messages that may relate to some of you, because you can watch this as a 6, which would also mean Gemini, Capricorn, life path 6. 6s that come up with life path, add that one, add that one. If that's a 6, you can watch this. If you're a 6, you can also watch the Gemini reading, because you're a Capricorn, it would be a 6. Okay, so it's something like that. I'm having to like bury all of this evidence, and it's getting shredded, like all of these shreddies or reddies, like money. Well, here reddies is money, so I'm having to shred money, or like get rid of evidence around money. This is that fucking mad person, Linda Lewis, her name was, came up with a load of mad shit about me having money transported from other countries over to this one. Of course, I work on YouTube. I pay more taxes in America than I do here. It's all legit. What the fuck is wrong with this person? Because I can channel it. It's here. But yeah, some very strange person was saying that I was having money all sent from overseas illegally. No. I don't know where you get all that shit from. But anyway, shit, trying to make shit stick. Or like, I keep trying to pin evidence on the donkey, and I keep trying to pin evidence on anybody, but nothing sticks. Like, there is no evidence. It's all fabrication, lies, fucking PTSD, trauma. And I keep trying to make all of this evidence fit, but it doesn't. Like, it's kind of like, it can be people like this, and I swear to God there is. There's people that think that they can take YouTubers down, and it's all in your reading, that they can take YouTubers down, and that they try to make people feel uncomfortable by adding madness into situations, by saying that you're being watched by the police, and by this person fucking had said that the police are watching my channel, and fucking so on and so forth. Well, good luck with that, because when it comes to prison, you will see that everything that I do is all legit. It's all paid. It's all in documents. Everything that everybody always says, it's all in evidence. Like I said, if you're stupid, don't watch the channel, because it's a free, public, open channel. That's your responsibility. Y'all can't shut me up through being a medium, right? So if you're schizophrenic, don't watch the channel. It's just well, it's advice. You can either take it or leave it. But I'm going to channel your story. So yeah, you've kind of got something weird shit going on around people's YouTube channels. Again, man. Came up also in the descriptive energy of a Sagittarius a while ago, which would be like Taurus, Sagittarius. And it's all about, I don't know, it's still here. About people making other YouTubers feel, well, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. But like, just like uncomfortable silence, like a very uncomfortable silence. Like you're talking to someone and all of a sudden it goes really silent. Like, I'm also hearing a moment of silence as well. Like, can we have a moment of silence? There really could be something around a funeral and stuff like that is here around a moment of silence. Okay. But I'm also hearing like, well, I'm only a silent witness. I don't actually know anything about it. I haven't witnessed any of it. And Libra had this a while back, I think, or it might have even been yourselves, where it was around this fucking like just make it all up off the top of my head, and I'll just fabricate more lies on top of more lies and more lies on top of Elijah but like more lies on top of more lies, and then more lies and more lies. But I mean, you might even be dealing with someone that you feel is a liar, right? But like and it could be going to court and things like that, but it's requiring proof. And what my spirit is saying is that there isn't any, and that's the sense that makes none that Libra had for quite some time. Like the sense that really doesn't make any. There isn't a sentence to it because there isn't any evidence to prove it. Okay, and then people are just thinking that, well, I have the proof because I have a tarot card reading and someone's saying it on a public YouTube channel. So is that proof enough for me to take this to court? No, of course it isn't. right? Because I'm a psychic medium. It's down to your own fucking knowledge and think, well, you know what? I bet I really not better watch this because of, right? So I don't know what this is evolving like YouTube and it's just YouTube in general. You're gonna get weird fucking people. Definitely when you deal with people with trauma, PTSD, schizophrenic, fucking strange people. Public belief. When I lose my shit on here, that's because I've been hounded by emails. And I said very nicely to some people a while ago, and I did. You all guys didn't see it. It's none of your business. But I was hounded and hounded and hounded daily by multiple emails by the same person, where I said very nicely quite a few times, please do not keep sending me any more emails. But the one person continued to do it and continued to do it and continued to do it and continued to try and find me on every piece of multimedia that there was. Every single little piece. Started slating my name and everything on Patron and everything like that. So obviously the person wasn't listening to what I was saying. So what happens when you watch someone like myself? It gets called out. You get called out. Your name gets called out. Everything gets called out. 1111. So yeah. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio in some form or manner, or a Libra, 2 and 2. Okay, 2, 2, 3. I'm also hearing 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. This is that weird person that thinks that I'm fucking got records of someone's phone. Fucking hell, PTSD, trauma. Y'all really need to like go to a loony asylum or something. Like I said, this is for entertainment's purposes. It is literally down to your own. Being an adult and being a sensible person, but it's down to your own advisement. I am not a doctor, okay, so I can't advise you any other way of the advice I give you. You either take it or you leave it. So this is all around like YouTube. So let's get away from all these weird fucking people that are all here in this like scenario, because you've got this. You've also got people that have got your back as well, and you've also got people that you've got their back up as well. Their backup. I got my Shermit, something to do with around a Virgo, and I got my pack up, and I got my pack lunch, and I got my thermos, and I got my thermostat. Definitely dealing with a Sagittarius Taurus energy as well. Okay, this really could be anything to do with like legal systems and stuff, like courts related child offence, child abuse, people that work for the, you know, all of those kind of things, like, you know, police and so on and so forth, and that's all coming up here. People that work, you know, workers, you know, social workers, so on and so forth, right? Prison and all that kind of thing is really up in here. But you would get those messages even if you're a Life Path 6 or you're a Gemini or something like that. Okay. But it's here all the same. For the criminally insane, I keep hearing, like, for the criminal, like, y'all got people around you that are literally fucking insane. Like it's not tarot card readings. I've said it for fucking ages, but people don't listen. It's got to be like a Taurus Sagittarius person, maybe. I don't know. Like, you just don't listen. I keep speaking and saying it, but you don't listen. You just keep doing it. So, you know, you get very weird people in the background like, no, I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep doing it and annoying myself. You know, so you got very strange, weird fucking people around you. So you got that. I don't know what this is around, like shredding evidence and like trying to get rid of all of the evidence in a corporation or a company, and we have to shred the evidence. It's a bit like lawyers or Laura. What, you shredding your jeans, Laura? But like courts and like I don't know, fucking housing companies or something, and we need to shred all the evidence and get rid of it, or something like that. We need to get rid of all this evidence that's been built up over time and realise that we now have to get rid of all of the evidence. I don't know what that is for. Yeah, you've kind of got that. What else was I picking up for you guys? Because I wasn't actually going to channel. I was just going to like get on with the reading, really. The sense that makes none sense. Sensimilia, drugs, or like an odor that doesn't make any money, or like something that doesn't make any money, which would be frankincense and myrrh, or Frank, the name Frankie, or Francesca, or Franny. Ferguson, Fergie. See, this is around the Queen as well. Ferguson and King Charles Ferguson, the Queen. It always comes up in Capricorn readings. Something to do with London. Fergie, the Queen. The Grand Hotel, staying at a hotel. Jim Morrison. Bates Motel. Pucci. Bates Motel. Kathy, Bates. A psychopath. Psycho-empath. Oh dear, I'm not going to go over this again. I'll waste my energy. Waste my time. Psycho-empaths. Dark energies that all watch tarot believing that they're not narcissistic or controlling or weird or strange. Right, trust me, dark empaths. But that doesn't matter. You can tell them till they're blue in the face. You're just trying to just keep trying to get through to someone that don't listen or don't want to listen. Don't want to hear it. Don't listen. Take it somewhere else. Fuck off. Go away. Right, something like that is a message for some of you. You could be saying it, receiving it, doing it. Don't know. Write it down. Write a book. Write it down. Piss on it. Do what you like with it. I don't know. But something here is like trying to annoy someone or like, you know, I don't really care. Felicia, do what you fucking want, you know, all that kind of stuff. Argumentative, do what you like, I don't care. I don't care anymore, I don't want to live anymore. Oh god, y'all really got to be dealing with like a 5 Sagittarius Taurus placement or some kind of like, I don't want to live anymore, I don't even want to be here anymore, I can't cope anymore, I can't cope on my own, I can't do this anymore, can't take it anymore. Danny Glover, 7 of Swords, probably around a Cancerian. I can't take it anymore, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't want to be here anymore. What the fuck is that? Moor? On the moors, London? This isn't me. I don't want to, well, this is just like a piss off. But like, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to live it. Jesus Christ, man, I got to get away from this depressed person. Sorry, but I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't want to live. I don't want to be here. I don't want to talk. Well, that's all right. I don't want to talk anymore. There's something around here like I just don't want to do this anymore, man. I just don't want to talk anymore. I just want leaving alone. Y'all really got to be dealing with someone like myself, like a Scorpio placement here. Scorpio placement. Like I just can't be asked. Like I just can't be asked to keep going over this over and over again, and just kind of like, I don't know, something that's repetitive, that's slightly getting a little bit boring, or like I just don't want to. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to talk about it. Is also what I'm hearing, because I'm hearing like I just don't want to talk about that anymore. Like I'm so sick to death of talking about that. Like we've gone over it and over it and over it like a worn fucking tire. Like I've just gone over it and over it and over it and over it and over it, and I'm just so done. Like, but again, was you saying this last month and the month before? I'm so done. Soden. Soham. Someone from Soham or Somersham. But I am so done. Keep doing this same run. Someone drives for a living, like kids, and they like I used to do, and they're on the same run, which means it could be a 7 or a Cancerian, because I used to do this, and there's Capricorn people there and blah blah blah, and it was involving the mother that was a Libra. Okay, so Jan, Steve, another Steve Robinson, Tina Robinson, Roberts, Mr. Roberts. I'm also hearing, I am for real. Mrs. Roberts, or anyway. But like you would get on a certain run for a school run, and they would put you on a designated driver. So something to do with a designated driver, right? And I've been put on a certain run, and I go from this town to that town, every single day. Do I drive from my house to pick up this lot of kids, and then I drive to that house to pick up this load of kids, and then I drive here to pick up these ones, and then we basically go all the way back and go to school, and then we drive home, and then I drive again back to the school, back to these houses to drop all these people off. And it's a bit like a taxi driver, or a bit like a driver, anybody that drives for a living. It could be like children's school runs and stuff. And yeah, because I used to get in this myself, and I used to do it myself. I did this for like years and years and years. And it does, it gets very repetitive. It's like, you know, you see the same place every day, right? And it's just like eat, sleep, rave, repeat, like every single time. It's a bit like tarot card reading, really, as well. You know, it can get very monotonous. All you people out there that are thriving to be like tarot card reading, it's just the same shit every single day. It's, you know, and it's kind of like, the same shit every single day, right? But I'm picking up someone that could be a driver, right? And they drive from here to there to blah, 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 and they do the same route every single day, and then they go back and do the route reversed, and then basically go back and do the same thing, and then go back and do the, and it's like someone's getting really fed up with doing the same job day in, day out. Well, I mean, if you're a Capricorn, you guys can really get stuck in your way of doing the same thing a lot, okay? And that, well, that's a secure job, that's got money, so I'm just going to not leave because I need money because I'm a Capricorn, right? So, you know, I need to keep doing the same thing and keep working and keep working. I mean, trust me, I'm a Gemini moon, so I have the same aspect. I need to keep working, keep doing it, keep working, keep doing it. Need a break, but no, money. Keep doing it. It's really pissing me off. It's really annoying me, but keep doing it. But if you, like I said, for me, it's easier for me because I have passive income. So I own my own company, my own business. So if you own your own company and you own your own business, it's very easy to also not take time off. But like if you work for someone, this message came up about control, and I was going to do a video for everybody around control, right? Control is a substance of things that are addictive in life, right? It's basically addiction. And when you replace energies of addiction and drugs and counselling and stuff like that, right? In order to transfer energies of control, you look at it in the aspect of as an addict, okay? Addicted to work, addicted to sex, addicted to whatever it is, okay? But transferring that control of trying to remain in control of drugs, it's never that. It's always a drug that controls you. It's everything that you take and do, it controls you. Money controls you, right? But alchemy. But like when you look at aspects of a substance, of drugs, it always controls you. You're never in control of your own life because you always strive to get the next, to feel better. You know, I need to feel better to go to work. I need to take this every day in order to be able to, like, you know, people with depression and so on and so forth. I need to take this every single day in order to feel better. I need to do this each day in order to give me, like, energy. So I need to drink coffee. You know, I'm addicted to coffee, right? So when you look at addiction as an evolved energy of control, it's always about transferring one energy that is in control of your life to be able to transfer it to control another, right? So when you take control back of your life, the best thing that what you can do is control passive income because you own your own company. But when you work for someone else, they are in control of you. They're in control of how much money you earn, how much work you do to get money and finances. But when you physically work for yourself, as a self-made man and a self-made company, it's very easy to remain in control of that because you can shape it and build it and grow it into what you want. It doesn't matter about what anyone else wants, right? It's because that's why you get classed as a selfish when you are a fish, when you are a Pisces, right? So you could have parents that have got these placements of 6 somewhere like Gemini, Capricorn, life path 6, energies that add up to 6, right? But like, you know, you can remain in control of passive income of a job because you own it. It's yours. So you can expand and grow as much as you want by the amount of effort that you put in to grow it. So it's the same. Everybody out there suffers from control issues. Hands up. Yes, of course I do. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart as well as Pisces and everything else. So I have a lot of control. First house, Scorpio. North node, Scorpio. 12th house, Scorpio. Planets of Scorpio in my chart, right? So I have a lot of controlled environment of energy for me, right? So when you look at these aspects, you look at it as like, well, what can I remain in control of? Because you need to transfer your thoughts to, not an egg, no. You need to transfer your thoughts to control something, right? To remain in control of something, right? Something. So a business, when it comes to money, is very good to remain in control of when you own it. But if you don't own it, and you are not the company owner of or donor, but when you're not in the control of a company, you can't grow it, you can't expand. So as a Capricorn, you can like get into this box if you don't own your own company, because you always strive that you want more and more, because you are addicted. You are an addictive sign of Capricorn. So you strive to want more and more and more and more and more and more and more. If you have your own company, great. But the trouble is, when you get like Capricorn energy, they can want too much, right? Too much. And trying to find that balance of like too much work, not enough work, overworked, underpaid. For some of you, not all of you are going to be like company owners, right? But some of you out there could possibly be, right? So it's like trying to remain in control. So there's, you know, I mean, I was going to do a whole section of this, but it seems to be in your reading now. So, you know, to try and do that as a balance of like, well, it's all passive income, so it's all growing all of the time. But majority of you Capricorns, you've pigeonholed yourself in a job of working for someone else, when what you really dream of and wish is that you could actually work for yourself. But then you need to think further afield, because you need to take risks. And the trouble is with Capricorn energy, it always means risky business. Okay, risky business. And it means that if I have to do it for myself, it means I've got to put the work in to my not myself, self-worth, well, self-made business. Okay, self-made business. You're always putting work into yourself constantly. Every time you breathe, you're putting work into yourself all the time. There's nothing that you have to really do to put work in spiritually to yourself. I mean, you can give yourself some time off, but trust me, you always come back to energy. Kind of went through this for a lot of people. I've actually started taking vitamin V1 and B12, and I actually feel a little bit better. But I mean, you're gonna have to forgive me because it's Pisces moon, and I'm really kind of like nanu the Pisces crew at the moment, and also within the 5th house. So like, you know, like trying to remain physically intact of what it is that you want to do. What was I going to talk about? There was something else of a message there that was for a lot of you. That's it, like spirit realm and stuff like that, right? The spirit realm is here constantly all the time. The door to the spirit realm is constantly open. It's always open. It's never closed. Spirit realm is never closed. It's free. It's free, right? It's always there. It's always there, spirit realm. You can never close the door to the spirit realm, right? So as my job, it's very difficult because I have to open myself up and then close myself down in order to do it. But because I'm doing this daily as an actual medium, okay, it could be very difficult. And you've got planets to cope with and everything else, so on and so forth, right? So when I was looking at the angel of death of I don't know if you've watched the Aquarius reading and stuff of all of the deceased loved ones that were all there. If you've got deceased loved ones, watch Aquarius reading, okay, because they were all there, okay. There's about an hour's worth of channeling there. But like, you know, it's seeing energies from 1 to, on a ship, 6, on a little rowboat, clap, clap, seeing them on their way, okay. But spirits are always there, right? They're always there in guidance. This is why I wrote a meme. Hell, there is no such thing as hell, or heaven either. It's just that we have to find our way, okay. There is no hell and there is no heaven either until we find our way to send them on their way, okay. So you can open, you can close, you can open, you can close, you can open, you can close, but what you can't close is the spirit realm. Definitely, if any of you weird folk have been doing witchcraft, is what they're saying, that you'll never be able to close a door of the past, because you'll always have a memory, right? So you can never really undo anything karmically, because you have to live in the energy of karma all the time. It doesn't matter, past, present, future. It's always there. It's an instant of everything that you can never run from, you can never avoid, you can never really get away from energy, right? So I don't know, I ain't going to talk about it anymore because there's quite a bit there that would normally come out. Sorry, and I'm sweating, and I promised that I wasn't actually going to do too much of this. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of closed, unclosed, closing time, the last call for alcohol, and maybe a whiskey and wine. Something to do with alcohol or Abby or Abigail or alchemy, Natalie, or like a la carte, Carter, a la carte, something to do around a restaurant, fast food restaurant and food, or you're really struggling around your food and an addiction around food. You see, that's what I'm saying. You've got a lot of addictive qualities here, And it's about remaining in what you can be in control of, because you always have to see it as that replacement. Everybody is replaced one thing for another thing, for another thing, for another thing, for another thing. So it's kind of like pretty much working your way through people, through energies, and seeing which one fits. It's like a glove, it's Jim Carrey. Or my name is Jeff, and then replacing it from cocaine to drinking alcohol, right? Or smoking cigarettes, or overeating when you stop smoking cigarettes. Doesn't matter. You're always going to go from one addiction to another, to another, to another, to another, to another, right? So one thing that is very good in order to remain control of is the flow of money when it comes to physically owning your own company or your own business. If you do, then it's pretty much learning to take a break and have some time off, right? Because some of you, they're saying that you want too much, like you've got a lot of something, and then there's something that you're trying to control and build isn't working, when it's kind of like, well, I'm going to have to make a decision. I'm either going to have to stick with doing what works and then what don't, right? Some of you could have 2 or 3 people on the go, right? Or options and choices that are coming your way, right? And it's kind of like, well, I can kind of like go in this path and this direction, or I can go in this direction, and it might even be around your work or something. Like, which direction do I want to take it? But the trouble is, if you work for a company and you've got children and everything else, then you're doing too much. They're saying that you've got children, kids, business, blah blah blah, too much, trying to make this grow, and it isn't working, right? That's wanting too much. That's wanting it all, right? That's addicted to wanting everything. Attention, money, success, fame, fortune, and want the whole shebang. And it's either, no, I need to be in the limelight of everything, and I need to have this, I need to have that, I need to have money, or it's someone that strives for looking for someone that's too perfect. You've got to be on flick, you've got to be good looking, you've got to be attractive. I mean, that's obvious when you're looking for a partner, right? But they're saying that some of you may be like looking or thinking at like wanting too much, like everything's got to be perfect. Like, I mean, it could be even Pisces energy as well, has to be perfect. It's trying to make something fit. That's what it is. It's like it's trying to make something work that is already broken. That is a marriage that is here as well. Trying to make a marriage work that's broken, is trying to make a relationship work that's been broken for fucking ages. It's like trying to put a mirror together that's been shattered on the floor, into billions of pieces. You'll never do it, right? I'm also hearing the tower, something that's fell down, and trying to rebuild it, trying to rebuild the tower. Brick by brick, ounce by ounce. What? Brick by brick, Britain. Brick by brick, ounce by ounce. Why are they saying ounces? Pounds and ounces. Something to do with around a baby that is born. 8, Leo, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. 8, Lion's Gate, 8 pounds, 8 ounces, 8 quarts. Quarter of an ounce. Some of you really is this heroin or weighing up material here. Quarter ounces, half ounce. Yeah, someone's selling a lot of like product of weed, but I mean, if it's legal where you are, then it's that. But if it isn't, like a quarter of an ounce, you're right, bruv, you got a quarter. Yeah, you got half ounce. Yeah, bruv, you got an eighth. You're right, Dave, you got an eighth, son. Yeah, got half ounce if you want it, bruv. Yeah, can I have it on tick? Yeah, you're going to owe me. Bang. Don't get involved with my mate Mike, for fuck's sake. Right? Because he'll probably run through the lot of you. But, like, no, he doesn't do that anymore. But I'm just saying, like, money to some people, they can go loopy. Right. Here we go, loopy. Lucy, Louise. Lucy. Lucy is a Lucifer. Let's see, Lucifer. What can we sell our soul for more money? Some of you are into voodoo here, I'm just saying. Even if you're doing rituals, you're into voodoo. That's like getting an altar and getting everything all set for the hearts of the moon and the sun. Praying to fucking... It's all up in here. It is. Fucking weird. I don't know. Anyway, their message is there for you. I want more money. I want more money. I want more money. You cry for more in the remedy. Anyway, pounds, ounces, eighths, quarters, kilos. Jesus Christ, bruv. This is Peru, is it? In Peru? 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 You're out there, bro. Someone's from Australia. Peru. Or from Peru. Coca leaves. Cocoa. Cocoa. CC. Cocoa. Mexico. From Mexican. Hey, you're right, amigo. Gringo. Well, like Peru. They keep saying Peru. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. Someone's from Australia. Like, you're right there, Kanga. Kanga? Kanga. Kanga. Kangas? What? Genghis Khan? Really? Genghis Khan. Shaka Khan? Genghis Khan? Shaka Khan? Genghis Khan? Khan? Yorkshire Khan Terrier. Some of you from up York or Yorkshire. I used to be from up there myself. But some of them, if you're from Leeds, they say Sen. Hey, you're right there, Sen. Steve N. I don't know. Could be interested in someone that lives in Yorkshire. Yorkshire is lovely. When you go up Yorkshire, they talk a little bit like that. They're like, hey, you're right there, Doug. Hey, they're getting on, you're right. But yeah, it's very sweet. It's I used to talk like that myself. It took me ages to get back into talking like a dickhead, really. But like, hey, you're right there, love. Hey, they're getting on, Duck. Are they all right there, love? But yeah, Duck. Peking duck. Someone could be from China. But like, you're right, love. You're right, Duck. Hey, they're getting on, you're right, love. Hey, do you want to come around for a cup of tea? Hey, you're right. Hey, Steve. Someone's from Manchester or Leeds. Manchester. Hey, you're right there. Hey, our kid. Hey, fuck off, Noel. Telling you, our kid is so... We used to have Oasis together, but fucking... never getting the band back together. It's off his fucking head, that Noel. Liam and Noel. Noel. Nigel. Baxter, named Baxter or Baxt. Jackie, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. But like, yeah, someone from up north. Lovely up north, man. If y'all go to the right places like Bakewell, Matlock, Bakewell. God, man, what a fucking fantastic place. Any of you who've never been to Britain, right? If y'all like going to go to Britain, like Matlock, Leeds. But like, yeah, like Leeds, Manchester, nice places. But like Sheffield, like that way is where I used to live. Was like Matlock and Snake Pass, Matlock, Bakewell, fucking lovely, man. Like full of trees, hills, valleys, like just man, it's a breath of fresh air, really is. It's not that far from here. All my family are that way. Yeah, but I'm hearing, hey, Steve's electric. He's got a family full of eccentrics, but he needs more time. But I want you to know, got my mind made up now, but I need more time. Someone needs a bit more time to make their mind up now. You could really be doing, I'm making my mind up. Could be a Gemini moon like myself. I'm trying to make my mind up. I don't really know yet. I haven't really made up my mind. I don't know what that's for. Could be dealing with someone like myself, which would be a Scorpio placement. Or an Aries. Aries, Scorpio. I've got both of those in my chart. That's money as well. For me, it's difficult. Well, it's not difficult. It's fucking easy. But like, Aries in Jupiter keeps me as that placement for me. Yeah. Something here, like I said, I mean, it could even be new. They're saying it could be new. Oh, man, my stomach. Could be something new. Something old, something new, or something blue. It's involving a 3, which would be a 3 of Pentacles. Do I take someone old, someone new, or someone blue? Are they too old? Are they too young? What do they taste like? I don't know. I don't know what that is like, you know. It could really be that someone's kind of like thinking, you know, of like travel, distance, long distance, tour and breaks, Pisces, the world, And it could be like, is this going to work out or is it not going to work out? Is it worth, like, I don't know, like, shall I find someone closer? Because I'm hearing, move closer, move your body real close until we feel like we're really making love. I think that there's a lot of practicality here, I really do. And I think that someone keeps thinking with, I don't know, their Todger or like keeps thinking with the energy, but then keeps starting to think also practically as well of like long-term distance and long-term goals. And would this really work out for the long run if it's too far go? So Fargo or Ferguson, or too far to travel and too far to go, would it stand the test of time of distance? So some of you really could be talking to someone that's at a complete distance, like a complete distance, and it's a little bit like a marathon runner. It could also be around a 7, life path 7, a Cancerian, or someone that's like London area. It's not where I am, I'm not London, but like London area or something like that. Brixton, I'm also here in Brixton, London. Ooh, really? Y'all from Brixton? How's that? Well, like London. London spells London. Coming, ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come. Something around Pisces. You can hide. You're gonna find you and make you want me. See, someone keeps trying to make them want them, and it's, I don't know. It's a little bit, I don't know. It's kind of this. It's like a frustration feeling. Like I'm frustrated, and I'm trying to make you want me. But then it's also coming across as, I don't know if it's like desperate or just like I'm just trying to find a connection and I'm just trying to find my way. Right. Jack Johnson. But like, you can find another way. It's kind of like someone's kind of thinking, shall I or shan't I? Would this be possible or not? And then what would the long-term distance do? And would it ever really work or not? And it's kind of like someone's going through this process of like, how long is that piece of string? Like, how long has this been going on? But like, how long would that take to get there? How long am I prepared to wait for my past? I mean, you don't never, how long am I prepared to wait for my past? You're either still waiting for your past or you're not. If you're not, then there's an energy of like, well, I'm not really waiting for my past, but the people that I meet are always too far away, or a meet and greet and something like that. Well, from Crete also, from Spain, from Crete, Spain, like Crete in Spain. Okay. And some of this is going to take like a plane ride, like a journey on a plane in order to be able to meet someone or something like that. I mean, a lot of people are asking me to do this meet and greet thing, and you know, I really want to do it, but as far as I know, a flight to America is like 900 quid at the moment. That's nearly $1,000 for a flight. So I really don't know at the moment. It's a lot of factors that are playing a part. So I can't really tell, but I would like to travel. But I don't know, there seems to be something around travel, and it might be because there's so far to go. I just don't know, because there is so far to go, like it's such a long way. And so there's kind of like this decision that someone might be going through of like, because it's so far to go, I don't know if this is ever really going to be possible, right? I don't know. I think what I'm picking up are thoughts, people's thoughts, right? As a psychic, I think I'm kind of picking up on people's true emotional thoughts of like, this is really going to have to be more of a head over heart kind of, you know, what they are saying, but more of a practical, like, should I start looking for things that are actually going to be more practical and doable? Like, you know, is this going to work out? Because it has to be more practical than it has to be where I'm just going off a gut feeling. I have to go more off a gut feeling, but then something that is also more practical, right? More practical. Okay, so I don't know what that's related to with you, Capricorn, but take it as you will. But that's what my spirit is saying for you guys at the moment. But if you ever need anything that is like, you know, you want to look into a certain message, well then send me an email. That's why I leave my readings open. But when you're having personal readings, just very quickly before we get on your tarot reading, before you have personal readings, what I need to know are certain details of what it is that you want me to look for, because some people are kind of like not giving me any description, and I'm kind of like, well, there's going to be loads of possibilities. What is it that you want me to look into? Like, what are you looking for? You know, I need certain pieces of information of what it is that you want to know, that you want me to look for, because I can give you fucking endless amounts of possibilities of what that could be. If you're having a personal one and there's no question, right? What is it that you're going through the most, that's disturbing you the most, that you want help and guidance with? That's what I need to know when I do personal readings. Okay, I don't know why I find it necessary to say that, but because I've had a lot just lately. Okay, so yeah, you've got 3 here. You've got a Pisces energy. It's a decision that needs to be made, because it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to let you down, but I also don't really know either. Okay, so it's that message that I wrote on my Facebook. There is no hell and there is no heaven either until you find your way. So is there a better way, is what I'm hearing. Better way or better wear, someone from Better Wear or that sells Tupperware. Let's have a Tupperware tea party. This could be a Cinderella's 3-party tea party, bruv. Yo, don't want to never get into those. Not Cinderella, she can go and fuck it. Cinderella. Where's Alice? I don't know. Fucking in a third party still. But like, there's no place like that. No, of course they're in. There's no need to be like that. It's fucking truth. What, truth hurts? So sometimes when you don't want to tell someone the truth, it hurts even more, right? Because it's kind of like this strain that is being put on. You really might need to take some time off. But like a strain, like it's so strenuous in order to do this and keep doing it. I'm also picking up Rainy Days and Mondays, Lorraine, also Kelly, Kel, or Lucy, Lorraine, Louise, Louisiana, Pollyanna. Where is Pollyanna anyway? She's been around for like a week. Like Pollyann. Someone's talking to Pollyann. But like Annabelle. There's a little girl. When I was the other night, there was a little girl that was standing behind me, right? Because everyone keeps telling me there is, and there is. I can see them myself. But like a lot of spirits around me, a lot of things. There was a girl that was kind of like standing here, and I heard like, "We really like it here. Can we stay here?" And she was like, "I wanna hold your hand." So she did, and I said, "Go on then." She put her hand in my hand like that, and she was like a dancer. This girl, okay, this dancer, and her name was Anne, I feel. And she kept saying, she kept dancing. And it was like, and you touch me, I feel happy inside. Oh, man. It's such a feeling I can love. I can hide, yeah. Say that something, do. I want to hold your hand. And I said, you go, girl. But like, yeah, she's still older, man. But there's a little girl is around me quite a lot, and she likes to hold hands. And I keep hearing a ring of roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fell down. And it was during the days of when they put sage in on their nose here, sage. And yeah. Ring of roses, a pocket full of posies, a tissue, we all fall down. And she dances around a maypole, and she just keeps dancing like all the time. This ghost, this spirit, she keeps dancing like all of the time. She's always around me, this little girl. She's always dancing. And she said, "I really like it here. Can I stay?" And I was like, "You can't stay here. Let's follow the light, Caroline. Look for the light." Okay, the angel of death. The conduit between one realm and another that sends spirits on their way to another realm. But some of them don't want to leave. And they like it here. You still like it here. But yeah, no, I still like it here. I still haven't left and I still want to stay. Stacey, Steve, around Steve. I still want to stay. I do not want to go. I like it here. As a spirit, I like it here. I like you. Thanks. But like, I like you. I like you a lot. Is it Lloyd? Lloyd's Chemist, or Lloyd, or Jim Carrey, Jim Gillian, Justin Jackie, Jasmine. I like it here. I like it in the dark. Same here. Same here. I like it in the dark. Dancing with the devil in the dark. The devil is around you, is what I heard. The devil is around you. Devi, Eve, Steve, devil. Devi is around you. Yeah, well, probably still watching. Debbie is around you. Debbie is around you. Debbie, you alright, Debbie? Debbie Ma, come on down. Debbie Ma, Debbie, me Ma. Okay, man, this has never sound. Me mother is still around you. Your mother, any of you are looking for deceased loved one messages around your mother. Your mother is still around you. That's what she's saying. That's what she's telling me. Your mother is still around you. She's actually now around you. Now, I'm just picking up a signal from where she is, but she is around you. Okay. Andrew. I'm also hearing Andrew or Andrea or Ansfield. Bedford. The Fud. The Fud. The Fuzz also. Oh, really? The Fuzz. That's what the police sting was, right? The Sean. So the name Sean. Shaun of the Dead. Sean. Sean is dead. Sean died. Sean died is what I can hear. I'm sorry any of you guys know Sean, but I'm hearing Sean died. Sean died. Shauna or Lorna? Lorna? Shauna? Cheyenne, Diane, Shauna. Oh. Someone asked me, I heard that you can predict the energy of the time of death. I can. Not for a personal reading. Not for a personal reading. I would not take on that responsibility of someone wanting to know about their own death. Okay. If y'all want to watch that kind of stuff, that's down to you. But that would be on here only. Here only. That's up to you. I would not take that burden, that responsibility. Okay. Sean's death. I'm also hearing I love you to death as well. Too much. So I'm also hearing I'm in debt. Margarita. Let's apologize. Just slap a sausage. Someone's Italiano. Or Margarita. Someone from Spain. Am I living in regret with my mother? I am with my mother. She's a Poland. I'm a Polar. It's that's you. Hey, what do you want to do? Hey, alabantari. Hey, shut up in your face. What's the matter, you? Hey, what do you want to do? Oh. It's a nice something. Oh, what's that? How's that go? It's a lot so nice. Shut up in your face. It's a nice when you eat the rice. Yes, not smash. It's a nice when you eat the rice. Eat rice is what they're saying. Eating rice. Eating mess. Okay. Someone's from like oh God. Eating mess. Well, Scotland or Wales. Welsh. The pub then, is it? Eating mess. But I'm also hearing like up north as well. Loch Ness. I'm also hearing Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness. Scotland. I don't know what's going on with Pollyann here. Anyway. Let's see. Capricorn. Trojan. What? Death Row Records. Really? Some of you into rappers again? Probably broke your heart. Told you not to get involved with a rapper. Death Row Records. Eminem. Dr. Dre. Dre. Oh, a deer. Oh, a deer. Deer in headlights. Someone hit a deer. Me old dear. As a mother. But, oh dear. Death Records. Dr. Dre. Eminem. Marshall. Mathers. Death Records. Tupac. 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 pack, none. 1 pack, 2 pack, 3 pack, none. The Nun. Losing my religion. This person is also a Virgo or a Life Path 9, or involved with one, or was. Trying to keep an eye on you, but I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I said too much. I could have said enough. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Some of you are with a person that's very religious, like someone that's Italian or something. Sylvester Stallone, Silver. But like Italian. And like they're with their mother, or that's very strict. Very strict mother. Doesn't have to be Italian. Very strict mother, very stern. Let's see. Could be a Pisces. Pisces could have one, or it is the Pisces that's very strict mother. Or they have a very strict mother. But that's what I'm hearing. Please don't go, don't go. Don't go away. Please don't go. You went once before and you broke my heart. Will you do it again, Jen? The Cancerian. You broke my heart once before. Will you do it again? Well, if that's the past, more than likely. Capricorn from the 21st until the 30th. So all you schizophrenic, batshit crazy lot, this is just a piece of paper. I'm not reading from records. Just channeling. So September the 21st to the 30th. Just for the schizo lot. Yeah. So 7, there you go. 7. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I'm hearing, don't break my heart. It's like, I don't want to break your heart. It's not an achy, breaky heart. I didn't mean to. I don't want to. I just don't know. Right? Because it's kind of like this involvement. Like, I'm kind of involved, but I'm not really involved. Because nothing seems to be... like, because this is trying to get something going, but the impossible mission. Right? And it feels like, look, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Or whether I should stay here or just... I don't know, just stay as I am, come as I go, Kurt Cobain. And I don't know whether I should really just stay as I am, like single and meet someone that's closer, or whether I am actually coming or whether I'm going, whether I should stay or not, whether I should try and find someone that's close by. Okay, because this is always close by because it's practical thinking about going steady with someone. But it's also, well, like, is this going to stand the test of time to go faster, or like, you know, will it go anywhere? Like, will the relationship and the connection go anywhere if it's requiring distance? Because this means travel, right? Traveling distance. And because it's facing this test of time, would it be practical that it would last that long? Or is it more of a connection that is more like a 1 minute wonder type sort of 2-pump chump? Or like a 1 minute wonder or a Stevie Wonder, or like, you know, is it be able to go anywhere because of the distance that it takes in order to get there? You know, will it? Because what we would say if we were in Britain, like, it hasn't got the legs, right? If you was a horse runner or a horse racer, or you was like going to watch the horse racing, you would want to know, like, good to soft ground, right? Good to soft ground. What's the ground like? Is it good? Is it soft? Has it been raining? How does the horse run? You know, is it very good or is it not? You know, and if it's going to race, it's always to know, bruv, it ain't got the legs. It just hasn't got the legs in order to be able to get there and make the distance. It wears out before it gets there, right? So it could be something to do around horse racing or horses, breeding horses. Could also be only fools and horses. Could be Dave, right? You're right, son. But like, yeah, that's Dave boy, right? Well, that's Derek, basically. Derek Kane. You should have only blown the bloody doors off. But no, Dale boy, Derek. But Yeah. Has it got the legs? Has it got the I mean, has someone physically got legs? Is it Bob or Rob? I don't know. But like, has it got the legs to stand the test of time that it would go any further than what it is already? So people are starting to think more practical now, right? Practical, because that's what's here. It is. Or someone's thinking that way. Like, you know, I need to think practically about, like, how far am I prepared to go for a connection that is causing this, which might mean that someone just doesn't want to break someone's heart. People don't set out to break people's hearts. It's just a human response of a person's chart that makes them do that, right? It's control. It's control. People, when they remain in control of their own destiny, they become as selfish. 3, Pisces. When they decide, no, that's not right, really what I want. That's not what I can do. It's not possible. It's just not. It breaks people's hearts. People don't set out to do it. And if they set out to do it, then you shouldn't really be around the energy. But everybody straight away goes to a human response of blaming the person because they don't want something, right? But it's confused at the same time. It's a 7 energy that's like, man, I don't know if I'm coming, if I'm going, if it will work, if it won't work, if I should, there seems to be a lot of factors in this of like trying to mend a broken relationship, or the name Mendez, right? But like trying to fix something that's already broken, which is a marriage, which is constantly going over the same thing, still contracted with your past energies, still going over that. You should have moved on. If the trust's broken in a relationship already, it's fucked. It's destined to fail, right? So you can get people that refuse to leave. No, I'm not leaving. I'm just going to stay put and wait, see what happens. Even though it hurts, I'm just going to stay put and wait, and then I'm going to stay put, basically, and then I'm going to leave all of the decisions up to you. But then it's more of like this, well, I don't really want to hurt your feelings, but I really don't know, right? It's kind of what I'm getting. So there's a new energy here as well, and it might be because it's a fresh wound that someone's just broke up with someone, or they realise that they have to let go of someone to meet someone that could be possible. You see, there are possibilities that are endless here. There could be another person on the way. There could be someone that's thinking, well, is there someone that's closer than this 3 energy here, right? Is it possible? Should I wait for a new person? Should I go back into a third party? Obviously no, right? Because a 7 would think practically about whether they're coming or going and whether they should stay or not, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So either end it or continue, or just like I don't know, right? 21st until the 30th of September for Capricorn. So the Magician, really, you always get these very fucking difficult cards to be able to really read. The Magician. Should I just remain grounded and really just lay everything on the table and tell you the truth? Should I literally just tell you the truth? Because there is this energy here. Do I want a new person? 1, the Magician. Do I want a new person? Should I stay grounded and true and honest to myself and just be me? I'll do me, you do you, right? As long as you don't do voodoo, you're all right. But should I just do me and just stay as the way I am, right? Continue on the same path, doing the same thing day in or day out? Or if I go further afield and leave my job or Rob, would I be able to find someone else? Because there could be this energy of time, the Magician to me would always represent time itself, right? And time is a factor when it comes to, am I going to be wasting my time? Am I going to be wasting your time? Should I be honest with you and tell you the truth? Or should I not? Or should I just try to just go along with this, but really not really feel as if where you feel like, right, I 100% feel 100% dedicated that I am in this 100%, there is no way of changing my mind, blah blah blah. It's here, it is here that there is changing of one's mind and thoughts, right, which is obvious because it's practically thinking. But there's some of you that are struggling around the energy of work, which is, if I want more and I want to accomplish more in my life to be able to manifest, I need to leave where I am to be able to go and get more. Because if I don't, I'm just going to remain stuck in the same situation that I am in now. Which means that if I'm not getting enough money and I'm not satisfied with where I am in my work, that requires me as a Capricorn or another person to be able to think more practically about leaving and finding also something that is new. Right? So it can be a new venture. It can be passive income. But for a lot of you that are stuck in the same dead-ended job that you're bored with, it requires expanding one's mind, vision, and a chain, like a chip shop, right? Let's open up a chain, right, of them, right? Expand, speculate to accumulate, right? But like I said, a lot of you, you're wanting a new start and you're wanting a new beginning and you're possibly wanting a new person and a new job. But you realise, I keep hearing Rob, should I leave Rob or not? Okay. But like, or Ron or Rob, or they do run, they do run. Yeah, his name was Bill. And when he left the home, he do run, he do run. Yeah. So do I stay as I am, or do I come, or do I go? If I want a better job, I'm going to have to go further afield to get it. If I want this relationship, I'm going to have to really travel in order to get it. But that's long distance. That's a long distance marathon runner. But you have to say to yourselves, or the other person does, how far is that? Because if you guys are not speaking and you're just like, well, no, I just give up because I'm not speaking about it, you know, then you'll need to like think and speak about whether the other person is willing enough in order to make this work. Okay? Because it's here as a factor, but it's kind of like some of you may not even be speaking up and saying, oh no, I just give up because it's too far anyway. Right? Well, it might be. It might be. It depends on who's watching what you're watching and who you're looking for. Because if you're looking for your past is really always going to do the same as what it always has done. A pig is a pig. A person is a person. They don't change. You know, you don't expect a broken heart and something that you've gone through for ages of like, well, shall I just stick in there and keep doing the same bollocks that I've done with the same person, waiting and expecting that they're going to change their way? No, of course they don't. People don't do that. That's the relationship that you've been in. That's the circumstance that you've already been in. You've already experienced the fact that it don't work. It's just letting go now. It's just realising that it hasn't worked. It never has. It's always fucking failed. It's always never done any fucking different. So the last step is the first step of letting go, of realising that it isn't going to, and that what you really need is a new person in your life. Okay, when you're honest, you're kind of like thinking that isn't going to work. Okay, that isn't going to work out. So it's kind of that for a lot of you, because some of you could have tried this energy for so long that, you know, it's starting to get to the point where it's now like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I don't even want to do this anymore. That's how you should get with your karma, is that you don't want to do it anymore. So you start to think otherwise. You start to try to take control of one's life, and you start to implement that manifestation with something new in your life. Because if you guys are still going over the same old ground, that's fucking worn out, bruv. You've fucked the ground up, you know. Yeah, I need to fuck some other city up. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. That's your reading so far. Fuck, it's going to take ages to upload this reading again. We're going to go over to the other side. It'll be the full access bundle. So I'm going to do 4 cards here, clarify them, do the whole reading, tell you loads of different messages, but you only get that on the full access bundle. You can find the video below that explains all about it first anyway. Follow Angel Radio Music. There's another one that's being made at the moment, and then another one after that probably. It's on another channel. It's called Angel Radio Music. You might like it. I'm also a music producer. It's also on this channel as well if you look for the playlists. But you will find the link provided below for Patreon if you want to join, and I will see you over there.